Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Felicia, everybody calls me Flick. In today's video I am creating this beautiful eye look with the new Angelic palette from Cosmic Beauty. Cosmic Brushes? I've seen it with both. I don't know. Somebody please inform me what name they are going under at the moment. But yes, if you would like to see how I created this beautiful eye look, then keep on watching. Right, brows are done and carved out. I saw this video from Johnny T Makeup and I really like the look he created, and when I got this palette through I was like, ooh, I might give that a try. So I'll put it up. I did have a look on his Instagram, couldn't find just an actual picture of the look, it's just the video that he put up doing the tutorial, but it is really pretty, and I thought this would be quite a nice one to do, especially with the multi-chromes. There is an actual picture of that look, but either way, that is what I am going to attempt to recreate using the lovely Angelic Palette from Cosmic Beauty, because hello, look how beautiful that is. So I'm kind of going to follow what he did in his video a bit, in the sense of he laid down a couple of the P.Louise bases to one, give the glitter, because he used loose glitter pigments, or loose multi-chrome pigments. They were from Carla Cosmetics, I remember that. Something to stick to more than anything. Now, from what I know of the Cosmic Beauty shadows so far, I don't feel like they really need any extra oomph in that sense. So the ones that I got out were, I got my original pastel bases out, so Touch of Frost and Vivid Violet, but then I remembered that actually I got these newer ones a couple of months ago in the massive sale. So I got Funfetti Frosting and Birthday Blue, which are super duper pale. So I think I might lay these ones down, because colour wise they're not really impacting that much, if you know what I mean, whereas the other ones are that bit brighter. So I will dot some on the back of my hand, because I can't find wow, why is that taking forever? There we go. I can't find my little acrylic mixing palette. I had it the other day because I've been sorting out my storage and stuff. That's why behind me is an absolute mess. But now I can't find it. A little bit of each. And one thing I did find that I do want to use, because I want this to be a bit more precise with the shape, I found a new thing in my tape, which is good because I have no idea what happened to the old one. So I'm going to lay the tape down as well. It's been so long since I've used tape as a guideline to really get my shape as I would like it. I forgot how weird that feels under the eye. Wow. So yeah, let's stick some of that on. It's kind of even. I feel like that's about as even as it's gonna get. Okay, so he used a brown to map out the shade first, like a brown base or cream shadow, and I was going to get my normal one, but then I found the Radiant Rosewood, and I might use a touch of that actually. This is the 111 brush, and I'm going to take that Radiant Rosewood on that, because it will diffuse a lot. No, why? Every single time without fail. Every time. Oh. Diesel. Diesel, off. Off, no. If I could trust him to just sit nicely next to me and not try and take part, I would quite happily put a chair next to me for him to just chill out. But I can't. It won't happen. I know it won't happen. See, now that already is a lot more than I was expecting. It's fine. What I might do actually is just take a dab of my normal base, which is what I use to carve out my brows. Just take a touch of that as well, actually, just to lighten it a little bit. Diesel, you are making a lot of noise. Thank you. It's going to start again now, I know. See? Probably shouldn't have brought that as forward as I did, actually. Right, now I will take my 230 brush and I'm going to take the light blue. Just going to work that into the brush. I am going to take a clean fluffy brush and make sure this is all blended nicely before I start laying down any shadows. Then I'm going to take the E38 and the purple, again trying to work that into the brush. I cannot remember. Let's go back to Instagram a minute because I can't remember what he did placement wise on the outer corner, if it was just... Okay, yeah, no, he didn't add any to the outer corner, he just left them as is. Let me take a clean brush and just round the edge. Okay, let's take the E30 brush and I'm going to take the shade Blessed, which is the light blue, like pastel blue on the top row, and I'm going to pat that in on that inner corner. That's a really pretty blue. It's really nice. And then I will take the E8. What are you chewing, dog? Bit of plastic. The E8 and the shade Divine, which is the lilac. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other side of that brush and the shade Cherub on the bottom row, same column as the purple, because actually I think that'd be a really nice, yeah, that's a lovely shade to tie in over that first base that I laid down. So I'll go back in with Blessed again, just where it meets the lilac, and then I take the E11 and the shade Diesel Off. No, no. You away from the brushes. You've cost me enough in brushes already. Off. Off. I'm going to take the shade Graceful in a second, and I'm going to just go around the perimeters of what I've put down to help it blend. Diesel Off.
5 hours later.
Beautiful. And now comes the fun part. Now, these shimmers are beautiful. These multi-chromes. I want to hold it upside down, but they're just gorgeous. And I do think Ethereal and that one, which is Angelic, are going to be the two best ones for this. So let's take Ethereal first. And I'm literally, oh wow. Oh, that is, oh, that is beautiful. I love that. I'm not trying to be precise with the application of that colour, but that is gorgeous. I'm going to flip it over and take Angelic. Oh yeah, that's lovely. That's just giving it that extra dimension. That is beautiful. Let's take it a little bit more in the middle. That's, do you know what? I'm going to take a tiny bit of the shade Halo, actually, and add that. At this point, I'm just layering up the multi-chromes. That is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. If I go in and take, what shade did I use? Cherub. There. And just kind of tap that over right on the outer edge. That is beautiful. That is stunning. That is stunning. Definitely bolder than what Johnny T makeup has done, but I love it nonetheless. Diesel. Right, I'm gonna quickly go to the other eye. I think I might use the shade Affirmation to either map out my winged liner, or I might just have it as that colour because it's quite a nice deep, that one. And I think it would go quite nice and tie in quite nicely. Okay, so I just did the liner with that Affirmation shade on that side. So I'm using the E35 brush, literally just dabbing the end of that. I'm just slowly kind of building that up, really making use of that tape there as well to kind of give me the sharp line that I want. And then taking my E3 like really thin fine liner brush, just dabbing that in really lightly and just kind of very lightly put it on the inner part of my lid and my lash line, and just getting it as close to the lash line as possible. That looks really nice. So yeah, let's take the tape off. Look how sharp that is, that looks so good. Diesel. Diesel. Look how sharp that looks. Oh, that looks so nice. I like that. But Diesel, I need you to get down. Just clean those off the back of my hand. I don't know why you're licking my arm. There is nothing on my arm. Lay down, dog. Just lay down. Right. So I'm going to go off, do my base, and film that for another video. Then I'll come back. I won't do a lot with the under eyes. If anything, I might use that shade I just used for my liner, and just to give it a bit more shape. But we'll come back once it's time to do all that, and yeah, we'll go from there. Right, we're back. I'm done. It's all finished. I really like how this look has turned out. I love the eyes. I completely forgot to come back on and do the under eyes. I used the shade Affirmation, that dark one, and then the blue that I went in first, I took a touch of that on the inner portion. But I literally just dragged that Affirmation shade under with the same liner brush, just so I didn't want it to be too overwhelming. So yeah, I've very simple half lash on. But yeah, I absolutely love this eye look. I love those colours. I'm really excited to have another play with this and try some of the other shades. I think I used 8 out of 12 in the end, which I don't think was too bad actually. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know. Have you got this palette? Have you seen this palette? This is my second purchase from Cosmic Beauty, Cosmic Brushes. I'm so confused because I see it as both. Somebody let me know which. But yeah, I've got the Starlight Society palette, and then I got this one. And again, I'm very impressed. Those multi-chromes as well. Oh my god, they went on amazingly well. And they just look so pretty. They're just so sparkly. I can't stop looking at them. I'm like, oh, sparkle. I'm like a magpie. But no, the shadows performed absolutely beautifully. Really, really happy with them. So yeah, that is me done. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial / review. Let me know. I was going to say something else and I've forgotten what I was going to say. Shock horror. But yeah, no, that is me done. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please not forget to like, subscribe, smash that little thumbs up button, give me a comment of other things that you'd like to see me like review, do a tutorial with, any specific eye looks, any requests basically, but let me know, and I will do my best if I already have the stuff to get it filmed and uploaded ASAP. And yeah, that is me done. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.